Welcome to Learn About Law. My name's Kevin O'Flaherty from O'Flaherty Law, and today we're going to talk about the difference between first-party special needs trusts and third-party special needs trusts. A special needs trust is a vehicle that can own property on behalf and for the benefit of an individual with a disability in order to prevent that individual's government benefits from being negatively impacted by assets or income that are owned by the trust. So let me explain that a little bit. If you have a disability, you're generally entitled to disability benefits from the government. But these are generally going to be means tested, meaning that if you have over a certain amount of income or own over a certain threshold of assets, your government benefits will be reduced accordingly. However, assets and income that are owned by a special needs trust as opposed to the individual's personal name do not impact that means test, and they aren't considered the individual's assets for means testing. And we have an article and video at learn-about-law.com that goes into a lot more detail about special needs trusts generally if you want some foundational information. So let's get into the difference between a first-party special needs trust and a third-party special needs trust. A first-party special needs trust is used to own assets that were originally owned by the individual with a disability. So if that person is working and has an income and you want to put the income into the trust so that it doesn't affect means tests for government benefits, or if they own assets or they've already received assets through an inheritance or some other gift, then these should go into a first-party special needs trust. The downside of a first-party special needs trust is that any assets that are owned by the special needs trust at the time that the individual with disabilities dies have to be used first to pay back Medicaid for any expenses that were spent on the individual's care before the remainder can be used to pay the contingent beneficiaries of the trust. So the downside of a first-party special needs trust is that after the life of the individual that's the beneficiary of the trust, most of the assets are probably going to have to go towards the government to pay back money spent on that individual by Medicaid. So if possible, we want to use a third-party special needs trust. These are used for basically gifts from family members or other loved ones that were never owned directly by the individual. Usually they're part of an inheritance. So when, say, the parents of a person with a disability work on their own will or trust, they're going to want to create a third-party special needs trust as part of their own estate plan for the inheritance that would otherwise go to their child with disabilities to go directly into this trust. Again, the big difference is that it's used to hold gifts from other parties that were never in that individual's possession. And these assets that are held by a third-party special needs trust don't have to be used to pay back Medicaid when the beneficiary of the trust passes away. So if they're segregated in with assets that were previously owned by the individual with disabilities and put into a first-party special needs trust, they will have to be used to pay back Medicaid. So the bottom line, when we ask which trust is better, if we can, we want to use a third-party special needs trust. So if we don't have to have the assets pass through the individual with special needs to their trust, then we'll use the third-party special needs trust. So when that individual passes away, their assets don't have to be used to pay back Medicaid expenses. But often we have to use both a first-party and a third-party special needs trust if the individual with special needs actually owns assets in their own name or has an income that would impact government benefits. So if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section below this post at learn-about-law.com or below the video on our YouTube station. If you need some help, please feel free to give us a call, 630-324-6666. That's 630-324-6666. We offer free consultations in many areas of law, and we have several geographic locations for your convenience. If you found this helpful, we'd love it if you'd subscribe to us on YouTube, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your podcasts or watch your videos. Thank you so much for watching and listening.
Thanks so much for watching our video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Click the subscribe button for new videos every week, and download and review us on iTunes. Visit learn-about-law.com for other legal-related articles and videos. Visit our business podcast and video blog, seizeyourbusiness.com, and visit Making Real Estate Fun for real estate videos and podcasts. Call us at 630-324-6666 for a free consultation.